There's so many things he's done. I was listed chronologically. I want awards. No, is there a bibliography anywhere? Career, early work, published. Man, I got to go through it through the decades. That's a real pain in the ass. So okay, I'm just going to scan this. I'm probably going to miss stuff out. But again, when I see stuff that I know and I like, I'll certainly point it out to you. It was really quite prolific, as many of these great writers are, right? Because you have to be, because when writing becomes a job, you got to keep churning it out, right? And that's so lost today, that when writing, like writing as a job, like that you need to get this script out, right? It's like I'm sure what's his name, the guy who wrote the African episode of Doctor Who. I really think he's a good writer. I think he's an intelligent guy. I think he's an interesting guy, right? I really do. I think he has missed out from the experience of not being under the gun to crank out scripts, right? I think he would be a better writer, because I think that's what made Terrence Dicks into a good writer, right? So it's Spider-Man. He took over Incredible Hulk. I remember this was in the 80s, and he really revitalized it, as I recall. Right? I'm looking more into his. Where's his? Is this just his comic work? Other media, maybe. So no, not video games. Bibliography. There you go. It's just annoying. So yeah, he did all these tie-ins, these sci-fi tie-ins, and they're normally quite good. He was always able to give the feeling of one of the franchises. I know what this is. Alien Nation one. Which Battlestar Galactica is it? I guess it was a Ronald D. Moore one, right? Fantastic Four. This would be okay. So it was a. I'm intrigued by all of this stuff, right? Howling Mad. Never heard of any of this stuff. Elective. None of this stuff I'm aware of. Modern Arthur, Nightlife. This is not something he came up with, because I just knew his franchise stuff, novelizations. Return of Swamp Thing, that was a terrible movie. Rocketeer, I'm glad he got that job. Must have got the Hulk because he did the comic. He did the Spider-Man movie adaptation, as he did Iron Man. It was a much better time back then, before Iron Man hit and the Marvel Universe exploded into light. He wrote a bunch of Babylon 5's comics. See if any comics. The Incredible Hulk was really one of his big ones. Where was it? Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, he did the crossover, I believe, between the old and the new Battlestar Galactica. In Valen's Name, that was a good comic. Oh, that was a really good one. It was one of the best Battlestar Galactica. Not Battlestar. Babylon 5 comics came out. That really was excellent. Man, I was really bummed out that the last iteration of Babylon 5 was going to be this really this massive game. It was one of the first. What was it called again? MMOR, whatever it is. I don't know. Fallen Angel. What was Fallen Angel? What was that? An American fictional comic book hero owned by Peter David and Lopez. This was really published in DC. Okay, never heard of it. Fantastic Four, Incredible Hulk. Yeah, that was. Look at man. Look at how many Incredible Hulks he did. She-Hulk. I think I read his She-Hulk. It was also good, and he did a lot of Spider-Man, Wolverine, X-Men, Star Trek. Okay, this is what I was looking for. The Trial of James T. Kirk. Oh, that's in a comic. These are comics. I didn't read this comic. The Siege. That was it. That was one of the early Deep Space Nine books, I think. That was quite good. Wrath of the Prophets I didn't read. Captain's Table. No, I was already married by then. Starving Academy never. He did all of New Frontier because that started off very strong, right? I really enjoyed that. Captain Cahoon, right? Next one, Rock and a Hard Place. Excellent book. That was 1990. Excellent. It must be like that's what I was in rabbinical ceremony. All right, that's must be when I read it. An excellent book. It's really about mental health. It's set in Star Trek. What happens if you have a wavering grasp on your mental health and you're got the power of a high-ranking Starfleet officer. Vendetta was an excellent Borg book. Oh man, it was the Borg versus the Planet Eater. Essentially, Q and Law was fantastic, as was Imzadi, as was Q Squared. Oh my god, all this marvelous book after marvelous book. I never read Imzadi 2. Again, I must be, I was married then. I was at rabbinical ceremony. And he did Imzadi forever. Before Dishonor, and I haven't read any of those ones. Fine. But yeah, look, a real genuine class act. Really genuinely like a legend, right? A real legend that how old was he? Man, he was young. Shit, look at that. Was he? He's 40? That can't be. Oh, active period. No, 1 second. So he was active he wrote right up until his death. 40 years in the industry, right? And so he dies at age 68. It's very young, isn't it? Poor guy. Right, poor guy. I think, did he ever, what he died from? Early work, career. Personal health and death. How did he die? It was by May 29, his ability to cough or clear his throat required him to be placed on a ventilator. So in 2022, GoFundMe Graham Murphy explained that David's health was once again in decline following a kidney failure, another series of strokes and mild heart attack. Can you imagine how great the comic book industry would be if they didn't treat their creators like shit? As that's just part of the industry. Like treating their creators like absolute garbage and like let them die on the scrap heap like this, right? It's something wrong about that, right? Another series of strokes and mild heart attack, and altered to the phrase is medical due to Peter being rejected for Medicaid. Oy vey. The 2025, he had to be put on a ventilator, and he died on May 24th, age 68. It's a very sad story. It really is. I got so much respect for Peter David, and that man. I like his life came to that. Oh, was he even married? Oh, it's sad, isn't it? Well, he had children. His actual occupation, spouses. That's why he was married. That's not, he's that's he had a life. But yeah, look, from the few books of his I read, I get he's a massive talent, right? Genuinely a massive talent, which is of course why Mag's talentless Visaggio, who weaponize their trans identity to get a writing career. And has thankfully fucked off to Blue Sky. To denigrate Peter David as a racist the day after his tragic death. I mean, look at this person. Ugh. I've really enjoyed much of Peter David's work over the year, but let's not forget the time he angrily defended using a racial slur on a convention panel. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Look at me. Look at you. Fuck you. Max Visaggio. Personally speaking, I emailed him in college for advice on a career, and he was very cartoonishly venomous in his mocking reply. You're lucky you got a reply. But me, I met him. He seemed like a nice, very nice chap to me. So yeah, he wrote Q squared, and that's a Marzu's, but I get the vibe he wasn't a particularly kind person. Oh, fuck you, Fasaggio. Oh, I'm so glad that your career is over. Right? No. So, 10 Star Trek novels. This is World Time. Soviet Survival, don't know it, never read it. While stranded on a dime planet, Cadet Wolf and his friends discover that they are not alone. Was it? Oh, New Frontier. I did read this one. This was kind of fun. They tried to redeem Shelby somewhat in this. Death Before Dishonor. I don't remember this one before. So what's this one before Dishonor? Captain Picard include threat combines elements of the Borg from other dangerous entities lore. The story explores the aftermath of previous encounters, cybernetic threats. Blah blah blah. Okay, fine. Vendetta. Yeah, excellent. Freaking excellent. Didn't read this, but kind of wish I did because I do like this. I did like New Frontier. Although we're going to talk about what AI can do, you can probably have it made into a real movie now. That's something that we're really going to talk about in a second. Q-Law was fantastic. In New Frontier, they're all like one, joined up. The first four are all joined together. Imzadi Forever. I don't know. Captain's Daughter. That was another great one. Right? Sulu's daughter gets killed right at the beginning. And it's his, search for her killer or what happened. That's excellent. That is excellent. Q squared. Also excellent. Got Trelane, the Squire of Gothos in it. Anyway, Peter David, very sad he's passed on. Very sad. Really, massive talent. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.